话说，电影源自于生活。如果你是一个模拟器开得非常好的人，不要担心，你有可能真的可以开上高组别的赛车去参加比赛。今天我们在亚洲保时捷卡雷拉杯就采访了一个，他是一个模拟器开得非常快的车手，并且每一场比赛的排位赛他都是单位。那让我们看看他是谁吧。
欢迎大家再次回到珠海国际赛车场，观看2026年亚洲保时捷卡雷拉杯2026年赛季第4回合的赛事直播。
Michelin man. That's it. Yeah.
My name is Naki Bazlan. I'm from Malaysia. I drive the Team Porsche Malaysia number 17 car here in Porsche Car Asia. 25 this year, and I come from simulator racing. As most of the drivers here, we would dream of becoming a racing driver very young. I never had the financial opportunity to go into proper karting, so I just played video games. And when the pandemic hit, I decided to join e-racing competitions held by Axel Sports, Alex Young, and we've worked together to try and prove the point of sim racing drivers can become real-life drivers. Now we're taking part in Porsche Car Asia, which is arguably one of the biggest championships here in Asia.
Well, the story of this season continues to be Naki Bazlan in pole. He's got a 100% record in qualifying this season. That's 4 times out of 4 that he's put it on P1, but he's yet to make it around turn 1.
比赛正式的开始，处在杆位起跑的车手阿兹兰的发车再次是出现了一些问题，在他身边的阿芒和他发生了一个碰撞之后呢，阿芒把车给救了回来。现在是内线的阿芒应该可以在通过1号弯之前守住他的第1位，而阿兹兰现在再次冲出了赛道，他的位置将会再次的受损。那么第2位的车手现在已经变成了吉尔特瑞普，那么阿兹兰现在已经是掉到了第3的位置上面。阿兹兰是一位从模拟赛事走出来的车手，因此对于他来说呢，静止起跑对于离合器的这个抬起的瞬间，然后如何去使用这个离合器，那还需要积攒一定的经验。这边我们看到阿兹兰的赛车在出了4号弯之后发出了一个非常大的 spin， 但是他的赛车没有撞到这个旁边的护栏，还能够停留在赛道上面继续来进行比赛。
Yeah, I think that probably is the highlight of the season, I think I can say. I'm very thankful that we managed to save it and continue racing, because ultimately that's good because we saved another car and still got to finish in the points. Came into turn 3 taking a little bit too much curb on the inside, and turn 3 is known to have a jump on the track, and taking that curb just really unsettled the car. And yeah, it was at one point when I was facing the other way, I was thinking to myself, well, this isn't right. I'm looking the wrong way around. But thankfully it came back round, we got back grip. I managed to keep the car running, quickly downshifted, and from all of that we managed to only lose 1 position. So I think in all things considered, we came away very lucky and got a nice highlight reel from that. Yeah, let's see if anyone beats it. Not me, definitely. I don't want to do that again.
两股战红的同时亮起，西面比赛正式的开始。看起来阿兹兰的发车又是有一些迟缓，在他身后的林康已经是来到了他的身后，而在他身边的阿芒已经是超到了他的前面。在这边，吉尔特瑞普在1号弯的内线来到了最内侧的位置，这边发生了碰撞之后呢，殃及到了前方的阿芒。这边有2台赛车，还有阿兹兰的赛车也是发生了打转，而旁边我们看到这台绿色应该是林康的赛车，也是冲入到了刹车区当中。
Well, to be honest, it's only my second round of PCCA since the first 2 rounds didn't go too well for me. A new championship, there's different challenges here and there, and maybe the competition is at a higher level. Yeah, in a race, spinning the other way around twice is not fun, but it's motorsport, I think. As long as the people at fault are given the right penalties, we move on, we learn forward, and we push for another day. I think the performance is there, we can see it, being able to qualify pole in the races, so we know the performance is there. Yes, there were mistakes and something that we can work on, but I think we're very confident of what we're able to achieve, and we won't stop trying until we get the results that we think are deserved for us. Yeah, it's a very big answer to that one, because it's not very simple. The simple answer would be Europe just has way more facilities of motorsports. They have more support for motorsports, the culture is just a bit more different. Here in Asia, it's treated more as a hobby rather than a profession. That's the difference. Europe takes it as a proper career. I mean, obviously, I wish and hope to bring Asia up, because even when I do my simulator competitions, again, yeah, the majority is Europeans and I'm the minority there as an Asian. But I want to see and I want to bring more Asians up to show that we actually have what it takes to fight against the Europeans. Obviously not making a racial fight now, but they are the benchmark. So give it a try, you never know what can happen. And for me, that was something that attracted me. I wanted to challenge myself and test how I would do, because ultimately in this racing world, Europe is still the top. I as a driver want to test myself against the best. It invites challenge. It's not easy, that's for sure. But no, I think it's a good attraction that Porsche Carrera Cup Asia has for this championship. I think I made it no secret. My aim is to be in the WEC Championship, hopefully do it racing ultimately in the 24-hour of Le Mans. That has been my goal. Obviously, when I entered this world of motorsports, I realized F1 was not realistic anymore. But when it comes to endurance racing, I've done a lot of it on a simulator too. That for me is the next pinnacle, and WEC is a world championship. So the goal is to bring a Malaysian world champion back home. The biggest difference would be the physical aspect of it. I think I mentioned before. When it comes to driving, the techniques, I think it's 90% there already. You know, whatever I've learned from the simulator, I've brought it onto real life and it has worked. That for me is a really big plus. The big challenge is the fitness level, because in a simulator, you're not moving. In a car like this, so you're cornering about, you know, some corners you can corner up to 200 close to, and that has a lot of effect on your body. And if you're not strong enough, you then start to focus on the body rather than the driving. So I've had to work a lot on my fitness to try and make sure when I jump in the car, all I focus about is the driving. So yeah, that's the biggest challenge. For me, I mean, the simple answer is to do simulator racing, but to give it more in-depth. I think what benefited me a lot was having a good coach. And Alex Young, with the amount of experience he's had over all these years, he's helped me really pinpoint what is right and what is wrong. And I think that's the most important part. Because simulator driving, you can be fast with techniques that wouldn't work in real life. So that's the important part. And you need to know what is right, what is wrong. Doing simulator racing practice with a good coach, that's going to be the key point, because you need to know what is doable on a real track and what is not. So yeah. In other sports, so for example, if you're talking about badminton or something like that, the players are training every single day, right? In a race car, unless you've got all the money in the world, you can't be driving on a racetrack every single day. And that's where simulator comes in, because on the sim, you can be on the sim every day. The more laps you do, the more you try stuff out and you figure stuff out, you know? Where I jump into a simulator coming into a race weekend, I would try stuff here and there. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But if it works, I try it on the real life and see if it works. Oh gosh. I mean, obviously, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's supported this journey so far. I know you don't get to see a lot of Malaysians in this championship, so thank you for the support. I hope you keep supporting and hopefully we can see a Malaysian winning it this time.